Okay, everyone, welcome back. Again, it's Tuesday, so it's the new series I started last week, Something New to Play Tuesday. One of Hearthstone's weekly articles or deck features they do. There's 3 decks this week, and I was like, oh, cool, I could probably play, what? I can only play one. There's an Egg Druid deck, which I would love to play, but it has patches. I don't have patches. And there's a N'Zoth Control Warrior. Believe it or not, it features patches, which has been, I guess, really good on the Asia server. But anyways, there is one I can play, the Reno N'Zoth Hunter. So I'm like, wow, 1, I haven't played Hunter for a long time. 2, I haven't featured the Hunter on the channel for a very, very long time. So figure why not. Now, I'm going to be extremely rusty with a Hunter. And by the looks of this deck, it looks like it's supposed to be more control-ish than anything. So let's go over the list. It's by a professional Hearthstone player. I'll have the link to all 3 decks in the Hearthstone's articles, so you guys can take a look at it. Hunter's Mark, Sir Finley. So you get rid of the Smork hero power. You get something maybe useful, maybe card draw, which I'm assuming would be extremely useful for a Reno deck. And of course, heal possible, stuff like that. Tracking, I personally don't like that card, but it can make a difference. Acidic Ooze for all your nasty weapons on the ladder. Grim Street Informant, that's pretty cool because you can get a lot of value out of it. Huge Toad, Death Rattle. Kindly Grandmother, Death Rattle. King Zalae, card draw. Loot Hoarder, which is Death Rattle and card draw. Quick Shot, Animal Companion. Deadly Shot for removal. Bow. Kill Command. Power Shot. Pack Rat, if you could buff him with like the Houndmaster, such awesome synergy, good value. Unleash the Hounds, Barnes, Dispatch Coda, which I love this card. Not lucky enough to open a pack that gave me a golden one. Houndmaster, Infested Tauren, Infested Wolf, Azure Drake, Explosive Shot. You hardly ever see this card in Hunter decks. That's kind of nice. Reno Jackson. High Main, the Curator for card draw, Ragnos for some punch, Call the Wild, and of course the Corruptor himself. So like I said, actually I don't think I've done Standard since last week. Like I said, I've been playing a lot more Wild. I'll probably be playing a lot more Wild going forward. I love the Wild ladder more than Standard, even though Standard's fun too. But between that and Eternal, I think you guys will have that. Plus I have 2 other games like I talked about in the Eternal video that I'm going to showcase. I was planning on doing one tonight. I might if it doesn't get too late. Okay guys, let's go. Okay, our opponent is a mage, most likely Reno. Let's get rid of that. We'll keep the Loot Hoarder. Reno versus Reno, most likely. She could, or he or she could be... Okay, that's actually not too bad. Could be a tempo mage, but anyways, since we have 2, we're going to actually put out the Loot Hoarder. Or actually, let's see, Loot Hoarder for card draw, or... let's do him. Ooh, wow, interesting. Actually, they're actually not that bad picks, all of them. He's really good because he's a good minion. He's really good for healing. I don't have, obviously, I might be able to buff him, and let's take him. I kind of like that idea. Even though, I think the legendary... Wow, Cthulhu Mage. You do not see that very often. If I would have known that, I would have definitely... Okay, so what we're going to do... we're going to get that out. We're not going to trade. We'll let him do it. Next turn, we'll be able to remove that. We're going all... He's going all out, not even trading. Let's see what we're going to do next turn. We could do Animal Companion and risk it, but I think we need to do the Shore. Like I said, I'm very rusty with the Hunter, so I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, guys, and I apologize for that. I'm expecting an ooze right now. We got to get rid of that no matter what. If we loot... Okay, we do keep the weapon. Unfortunately, we can't... Let's see if we could deal with both of them. Okay, so we need to get rid of both. Let's see here. We could... get rid of him. With that, and then I think that's the best. I mean, we could technically risk it with the Animal Companion, but we don't know what we're going to get, so we need to take the Shore. bet. Alright, Curie is kind of new. I'm not going to do tracking just yet. I really don't need it. I have a lot in my hand to play, so let's just take it a little slow. This is going to be very tough. Obviously, I do have some removal, but not enough to make a huge difference. I would love to put down the Azure Drake. The only problem is... Let's do this. That way, he won't get any value, and he'll have to ping with his hero power the shield and then take out. So I get at least 2 healing. That's not too bad. Alright, so next turn we have 6 mana. Oh, wow, he's going to do that. Okay, so I get no healing. We're really behind. We need... ooh, that's kind of nice. I think we need to do... Oh, I mean, I would love to play that, but... okay, actually, that's excellent. Let's do this. Ooh. I think I prefer Call of the Wild because I could use it pretty soon, and it'll be a lot of burst. Alright, so let's see if we can actually turn this game around. We're really, really behind, and we're on a death bed type ticker here with the Cthulhu, because there's and he has such a good board. Alright, so we need to... Man, I need to get rid of that. I can't keep taking damage, but the problem is... Okay, let's see what we have in our hand. We could do Animal Companion. We could do this, but we're not going to have enough mana for both. We could do that, but we need to get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We'll do this. We really need our Reno right now, because if we don't get it... Okay, we got card draw, so that's actually excellent, because I'll be able to get rid of him with that. Assuming we live, we might be dead. I'm pretty sure he has a fireball, and that's all she wrote. Okay, so let's see what happens here.
Do you hear its call?
Alright, we need Reno, like, now. Oh, okay, actually, we're going to have to use Reno, so let's see. We don't have enough mana for everything. We do have enough for Reno. Plus this, we'll do this. As much as I would love to take this out, we can't. We can't take out that, which sucks. Actually, would be. And we'll do this. Alright, so we're alive, and then we got a lot of stuff in our hand, but I don't know. We're still way too far behind. Next turn, we'll do Call of the Wild. Hopefully, we'll be able to clear the board. And there should be a lot of aggro on tonight because of the last grind of the... Oh man, look at this guy just flooding the board. And of course he goes face, right? You know, actually, what would be better? Unleash the Hounds or Call the Wild? I actually might want to do... Alright, so let's do this. Let's first do this. Alright, guy 2. Let's see, we're going to do that. Get rid of that. Let's see what we got here. If we get Huffer, it'll be good. If not, alright. Alright, so we retook the board. Next turn, we have some options. I hope to use Call of the Wild. Maybe we could do the Curator. But I don't have any kind of removal for Cthulhu. Ooh, Flame Strike's devastating. But, okay, that could be Counterspell. It might be Mirror Entity. Ooh, definitely do not want to give him Rag. In this situation, I want to play around, so let's do this. I'd rather give him a 2-4. Alright, it isn't Mirror Entity. Okay, so we will do... If I would have known that, I would have done, obviously, Ragnos. But it is what it is. Next turn will be Rag. That could be Ice Bearer. It could be... Alright, so that's bad. That's really bad. Now, we're going to do Call of the Wild, so this guy gets buffed. Alright, so he's out of cards. Let's see what we can do here. Sir Finley's kind of nice. Alright, so what we're going to do is... Would it be good here? Ping? Heal? I don't think heals going to make a much of a difference. I think I'm going to take ping. Alright, so we're going to do this. This could be vaporized. No, Ice Berry. Okay, we're actually way ahead, guys. And we need to develop the board as much as possible because Cthulhu could come at any second, and I do not have my deadly shot. And speak of the devil. Okay, so we're going to have to... Oh, wow. Those two make it. That's actually excellent. We're going to do this. Unfortunately... Oh, man, we don't have... We're going to have to do this. Taunt up because he could just go to face. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh man, why? Who plays that stupid? This is far from over. If I get deadly shot, it'd be great. The only problem is I'm not gonna be able to get through that Cthulhu to do deadly shot. I do have Hunter's Mark though. If I could get that, I'm surprised he doesn't have. He doesn't have a nuke, so that's really good. This is going to come down to the wire, guys. So if I get Hunter's Mark, it's going to be excellent. If not, that's all she wrote. And of course, I don't get Hunter's Mark, but we do get this. If he has a nuke, I'm dead. If he doesn't, I live another turn. I mean, I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left. Well. Well played. Anyways, guys, it still did good. I mean, Cthulhu's kind of tough. If he didn't have the taunt, I probably would have been able to get around it, but anyways. I don't know how long that is, but I think, well, you know, Hunter's not that great, but, let's go ahead and try another game. Yeah, Cthulhu, and who plays that taunt? Man, this is rank 16. I mean, I haven't really grinded the ladder much, but seriously. And if I got the Hunter's Mark, I think I would have potentially won that game. Rogue, oh wow, this is great. I think Rogue owns Hunter. Well, everyone owns Hunter. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of.
Let the hunt begin.
We're not gonna keep tracking, guys. Oh man, we need early game. So it's a pretty cool deck. Alright, that's not too bad. With Rogue, it's going to be very tough because they're the Miracle Rogues, you know, they're big, huge concealed turns, and it's just, it's going to be difficult to deal with. And Hunter, like I said, is not that good. So even if we get 2 losses, that's fine. It's all fun. I just want to showcase the deck. Hopefully one of these Tuesdays I'll actually be able to do more than just one. Last 2 weeks have been only one because I don't have patches. Unless I get patches in a... Actually, I was going to say if I get patches in a pack or something, that's cool. But kind of think of it. Maybe I should have taken that hero power. I could have maybe survived an extra turn. But anyways, it was a good game nonetheless. Alright, so we could do card draw. Or we could do that. Let's do card draw. Hopefully we get something useful. Ah, Reno, and he knows what I am. That's actually good. So when he bursts me down, I could possibly survive. But now he knows that this is a Reno deck. And he's Jade, so he's probably not going to be what a Miracle Rogue. It could still be, though. So this is going to be tough. And Jade Rogues are very good tempo decks, so... Next turn we have the Infested Tauren. That'll be good. There's also Death Rattle Synergy. So I might play this deck a little bit. I like Reno decks. Matter of fact, I have a Mage Reno deck I have been meaning to play for a long time, but I haven't got around to it. And that is such a... Technically, we could get rid of it, right? Let's just develop the board. Okay, next turn we have Azure Drake. We have Quick Shot in case we need it. So I don't know. I do not know how this deck's going to do against a Rogue, period. So let's hope for the best. These Jades, though, they get so out of control with a rogue. They got so many nice combos they could do with it, and you just fall behind and you never can come back. And this deck doesn't have enough removal, really. And oh, man, we're so behind. Well, we have to trade here. Ooh, deadly shot. Alright, so let's see here. We can do that, but I don't think it's worth it because I mean, I could trade into one of these, right? And then it has a 50% chance of hitting something good. But I think, nah, let him deal with it. The next turn we have the high main, which will be really good. I mean, I could have technically taken out the Tomb Pillager, but I'd rather not give him a coin. And this will definitely be a long game, unless it gets really out of control. And I hope I get a win. Like I said, I'm very rusty with a Hunter, and this deck, who knows how powerful it is. It looks very interesting. A professional Hearthstone player, obviously, is going to play it much, much better than I. He was playing at the Legend rank, so you know, that's a little bit different, but even though there's a lot of aggro there as well. Alright, so he doesn't trade. That's kind of weird. Why take 3-point damage when you could get a 2/2 minion on board? Kind of doesn't make sense. Oh, maybe he has a death rattle. Or that. Alright, so let's see. Hunter's Mark's going to come in very handy. We're going to do the high main. Missed this card. The next season, since it restarts tonight, that's really bad. Oh, man. How to deal with Sylvanas? I could put that down so he can't get her right away. We're going to trade. Reason being is because I don't want him to be able to handle the Curator easily. We're going to have to trade into that next thing, and he's going to get a 2/2, so that's okay. Next turn we have several options. We'll see how it goes. Sylvanas, man. So he's probably N'Zoth Jade, so that's going to be really, really tough. Wish there was a way to get damage to face and kill Sylvanas. Yeah, see, he's N'Zoth, so this was a really good move for him. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this, guys. We're way too far behind. I mean, I could deal with him, but he's going to get synergy for his stupid... Alright, so what we could do here is we could do quick shot. No, hold on. Let's see if we could do this a little bit better. Alright. Probably wasn't the cleanest, but at least I got rid of, Ah, man, as he's N'Zoth, this is going to be so tough. He's so far ahead on the death rattle than I am. I do have, Reno, but Reno's not going to help against the board, and then we're going to have to kill that, Drake. Yeah, he's just too far behind. I mean, I'm too far behind now. There's no way I can come back. I mean, I could do actually, a deadly shot would probably be good here, but the problem is... Okay, he's good. Let's do this. Let's see if we could get a ping. It'd be nice to use the hero power, actually. That was kind of... Okay, I could go into this to get rid of it, but I don't know. I have to kill one of these, right? I need to kill that, so I prefer not to use RNG. We have a 50% chance. Well, not much else we could do. I mean, I could wait, but he's going to develop more and more boards. We have a couple death rattles, so next turn N'Zoth won't be that bad, but it's not going to be that good either. That last turn, I had to get rid of the Drake, so that's why I used the Hunter's Mark. You can't leave spell power up with a Rogue. And then this was a 50-50, but, you know, I probably... Plus, I did a misplay of... well, actually, maybe not. No, not using the hero power as the Hunter's hero power, then Sir Finley to refresh it. Yeah, but there's just no way I could win this. I could buff him up, but and trade into this, but I'm so much for that. And I'll definitely rewatch this video because I know for a fact I am doing a lot of misplays. I could have dealt with the Drake, but I want to get some death rattles, and then that's a pretty nice taunt. You could sap it, but I think we're pretty much done. We don't have enough card draw right now to replenish our hand. So definitely got a lot to learn. That's one thing about showcasing these decks. You blindly play them, and then one, you're not going to be good at it. Two, I'm pretty sure I did a lot of misplays in this game, and maybe even the first one I'm pretty sure. I'll rewatch and see. But then again, that's the thing, right? I always misplay. When don't I? It's cool, but yeah, the Hunter's weak. Well, Reno decks tend to give up what consistency for value or stuff like that, they say. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't know what's taking this guy so long. Maybe he oh, there he goes. He's, you know, oh. So he gets another Drake. Spell power, so he's probably gonna go crazy. Yeah. That was a good move for him. He's probably going to have Fan of Knives. Maybe not. The only thing is, he knows I have Reno, so I don't know why he's, oh, he's forcing me to use Reno, actually. Okay, so let's clean up this board here. Alright, so we're going to do that. We obviously can't do everything. We do have him next turn, but I think it's a little bit too little, too late. That high main was huge for him. He took away. I mean, if I were able to get the death rattle this turn, I might be able to turn this game around and steal a win. But that high main was so huge for him, and there's just nothing I could have done really, I think, differently to play. I was gonna sacrifice him into Sylvanas the next turn. I should have actually done that the first, but it is what it is. What can you do? So we get some stuff down. We do got a board, but it's a little bit too little, too late. We're out of cards, so it's a fun deck. I do enjoy it. The only thing is I obviously suck at it. And Rogue, well, Rogue's just tough, period. They're tier 1 right now. I don't know about this deck, but he has a 5/5 on board. Yeah, if I would have gotten the high main back, or I should have maybe sacrificed the high main, but I didn't anticipate Sylvanas. Rogues usually don't run her. But what can you do, guys? What can you do? And then here we go. You see, he gets back all that good stuff. We didn't get my high main, so that's kind of nice. Unfortunately, alright, so let's see what we're going to do here. We could obviously trade, or we could just go base like a true hunter always does. Let him decide what he's going to do. Because that's the only way I'm going to win, guys. I mean, I could have traded a little bit, but he's at 2 health. He has to trade in. He's going to lose, but all I need is 2 damage. Times like this, I wish I had my Hunter hero power. Maybe I could steal and win. But my board's kind of weak if you think about it. I only have a couple of good ones. The rest are kind of weak. If that death rattle goes to face, it would be awesome. Interesting. He returns that. Okay, actually that makes sense because he takes a buff off of all those minions. Only need one guy to live, dude. And, wow, he's a little greedy. He could probably clear the board, but that rat might win me the game. Or the grandmother. Yeah, that was the only way I'm going to win, guys. It's just, the longer this game goes, it's just going to be for the rogue. There's no other way. Now, if he gets one of my, well, he is going to get one of my death rattles, but a little bit too little, too late. Oh, that's a big one.
Well played.
Yeah, let's do this just for shits and giggles. Anyways, bad manners like all hunters do. And I cannot believe I stole the win. So actually, this deck's pretty powerful if you think about it. He got a big tempo swing against me, but I was able to hold in there, and I think I'm going to play some of this next season. The only thing, 50, get this hero to 60 one day. It would be nice to get the golden cards for the hunter. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this something new to play Tuesday, and like I said, next week we'll have more. Couple hours, the reset of the ladder, so tomorrow you'll probably get some of my grind for the season. I'm most likely going to do wild, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, take care, and hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.